is way better than how we got started off. So at this point you notice that we are breezing a little bit. It's just the early game is extremely slow and boring. After that, once you pass through chapter 5, it gets more fun. So here you need to pay attention. There's 1 pillar, 2, and 3. Before the end of the 3rd pillar, you jump Ryu like that. Align him through here. And then start charging through ET while you recenter. You don't have to release anything. It will make Ryu move forward by default. From here, roll jump or landing jump and then get into the sewers.
Good movement in this chapter is very crucial.
Yes. Here, at the first sequence, you have to get to the door immediately, otherwise you have to kill the bat. So in order to do that, you just roll jump and then interact mash. This chapter is extremely crucial and important. Like one of the most important ones, so you have to like pay attention to how I move around. We should also take a note of top runners preference because a lot of people do this movement in various different ways. Like not every single player movements are the same. Let's just repeat. So when you get through this, jump, jump, get it through the ledge, and then jump forward. Get the key. Okay, so it's very, very important to explain the warm fight because the difference between NGB and Sigma is extremely high on this fight. Wait, I can make a save. Okay, so right here, we center the camera, roll jump. You see the stair, 1, 2, 3. Don't do this wall one. Don't be me. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay. Oh my god.
This fight, bruh.
Okay. Okay. So normally, the electric worm here will shoot you once and then he does his body slam attack. He can go twice or 3 times for however he wants. But the main thing to pay attention here, compared to what we do in NGB they can charge as much as they want because the haste straight slash in that version, it can armor through anything. But in this version you have to be careful. You don't charge another ET as soon as you can. You have to wait for it to come out. Then you can charge ET there. The benefit from that though, if you charge ET that way, you will get double hit almost all the time. The way you do this fight, you just land ET as much as you could. The best case scenario, you finish this boss with an ET. If I'm missing anything, GT, you could add up.
T and Gleaming Blade. That's all you really miss.
Yeah, but the way I do it, there's like a lot of chance that I do double ET hit. So
yeah, if you have double hit, then the Gleaming Blade's not gonna work.
Yeah. Sometimes it's gonna work because this game can be really weird. So okay. So let's see if it's gonna do once or twice. 1 charge. 2.
Unlucky.
3. Okay, now wait for it to come out. Now charge. Unlucky. 2, charge. So yeah, that's... This can happen with double ET hit. Hopefully... I'll load again. I'll load again because this was unlucky. We really have to showcase here how this fight needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here we go again. Dodge and charge.
Finally.
Okay, wait for it. Appears, charge. Release. Wait for it. Appears and charge. Simple as that.
Yeah, if you got the money, then if he's that low, then just flying swallow. No need to get the extra money if you don't need it.
I would personally recommend it because in case if you afford Armor of the Sun. Okay, so right here there is a giant elixir. Only pick it up if it's needed, but instead we need this. Okay, right here, roll, jump, that champion guy. From here you do a landing jump as you turn around the camera. It's a lot faster that way. Here, roll, jump. Do the bird flips. Make sure that Rio doesn't start being so clingy. Get the Spirit of the Devil, recenter, jump, do this, attack. And then you keep roll jumping in the middle of this area right here, you start using the item. You need Spirit of the Devil, Jewels of the Demon Seal, you use Dominus Ruma.
I personally do the menu when we're going to Pazu, when we switch to the dual swords.
Mm. So yeah, you can clearly see how much movement matters here and how I'm interacting the door way faster, why camera control in this game is so crucial. The more you control your camera better, the more accurate your movement is. Okay, so there is a double worm fight here. Unfortunately, there's no save I could go through over and over again. But the idea behind it is literally the same as the first worm fight. Roll and charge. This can happen too. 3. Unfortunate. If you don't get the charge, you could do just a dodge and gleaming blade like that. That's the safest way possible you could do. That's one of the main reasons why you don't charge ET so early. But yeah.
Yeah, that's a rare Sigma L. You can't hyper armor through that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna showcase how you do it safely now. If you don't want any currency and just want to play safe. If there is a blue, take the opportunity of using the UT Gleaming Blade. So yeah, if you don't want to do ET at all, and if you just want to go save, just keep dodging and do Gleaming Blade. That's the safest way of doing the worm. The fastest way is the way that I showed you in the earlier fight. So right here there is neat little trick, yeah. So you wall run here. That's the ideal position you want. You could also wall run earlier if you could. Yeah, like you could just take your time on it. You just need to pay attention to Rio's animation. You come across here. Wall jump.
That chest is a small you could also get in chapter 16.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about a lot of healing items, but it's very important for you, like, very useful information so you can keep in mind. Okay, this room is actually useful. If you run out of low essence, if you want to have a quick money right here, you could jump explosive arrows, start doing UG. If you don't feel like you have enough for money. I highly encourage doing that. It doesn't take that much. Pick up incendiary, it's very, very handy. There's also a small elixir chest here if you want. So right here, you get the lunar staff. If possible, you could get Armament of the Sun, if you want. Armament of the Sun boosts your projectile damage, ninpo, overall everything. But I would personally recommend you to stack some healing and refill some arrows instead, just to make your run a little bit safer. Like, having the damage is good, right? But there are certain scenarios in this run where the game can mess you up over and over. Especially in the next two chapters with the Doku and Smogan. Is there anything you want to add up, GT?
No, you explained everything there.
Alrighty. Remember the camera control here.
There is a big somewhere around here.
Yep. It's right over here. It's right here. The big giant elixir. However, there are like another one before you fight Pazu.
Yeah, this game loads you with great elixirs, so...
Yeah, especially last few chapters. Oh, whoops. What you want here to happen is to just to jump straight to the door here. Champion.
Yep, so there, once you unlock the door, you're just gonna roll toward it and recenter. So you have a better angle of what you're seeing.
Okay, so right here, you're here. You do wall one here. Don't do anything. Don't do anything here. After you land in, just aim, shoot the arrow. As soon as Rio lands, you just go to the arrow mode immediately. Sometimes you can get it manually, but it's more consistent that you just aim. Here there is a giant elixir if you want to take it. There is a neat little trick here with the skip, but I wouldn't personally recommend it. It's only like 3 to 4 times I can save, something like that. It's not really worth it.
Yes, Sigma environment is weirder too, so it's not as reliable as NGB.
Exactly. Okay, so after you pick this up, you go to menu, you equip dual sword, incendiary, and fire wheel. Interact with this. So with Pazu, right now the boss we are about to fight, at starter you want to throw a couple of grenades before you get close to him. So jump, incendiary, and like at least 3 times. You spam 360 because it's one of the fastest way to get him stunned. when he gets into that animation, immediately ninpo and then spam 360 again. Like that. After you finish, hold stick down and then keep throwing Incendiary because Ryu will prioritize on Pazu. That's how you could kill him. Both in equipment version and non-equipment will go the same way every time.